Hi and hello everyone and welcome back to our EU4 multiplayer game featuring myself, Berg787, Torior and Grey Hunter.
Hi.
There we go.
Hello.
There we go, all good and proper. Right, I don't think that much is really needed to be said. Let's just play on and we'll pick up from where we left off, yeah? Mm-hmm. Cool.
Yeah.
So what you're really saying is, ladies and gentlemen, let us play.
Let us play. Let's.
Wait.
You need to use that exact whatever that wait is again at some stage, but we need to find a use for it, a specific use.
Where's Nassau?
Portugal accepted peace, did it?
I just challenged Austria and won. Wait.
There we go. That's the use for it. If anyone wants to go and beat up on Portugal, now's the time. It's no longer allied with England or Castile.
Here I was thinking Portugal would make a fine addition to my empire.
That was my next target. You were giving them the eyes, like
Exactly.
Ravensburg was giving you, or who was it?
Ravensburg.
Yeah, you're like, Portugal, tonight, you. And they're like looking around saying...
Living in perfect harmony.
Well, it's not really a perfect harmony, is it, though, when someone's about to get their ass handed to them?
It's really not.
Yeah, I mean...
harmonious.
It's not harmonious. I mean, two do become one at that stage, but I don't think both of them wanted it. Holland announced Utrecht as their rival, eh?
Oh, Holland. Making moves.
Look at you all going, Johnny Big Balls. Johnny Big Dutch Balls. Gonna go and rival Utrecht.
Johnny Fivecocks.
Johnny Fivecocks, yeah. Was that in this video or on the previous one? I can't remember.
Previous one.
No, it was a thing. It wasn't the alternate universe.
It wasn't the alternate universe one. Okay. Oh, wow. France are marching all their troops over here to bail out Naples. I've just been hanging around.
What are they bailing Naples out for?
Well, because Naples, like this 5-stack of English troops, which I could have gone and crushed at any stage, but I couldn't be bothered. No, I couldn't have actually, because the Papal State won't give me open borders. I mean, military access rather. So I couldn't really do anything. But it's fine. They'll give open the military access to France, and France are just going to go and annihilate those. Who's even there? It's like 3,000 cavalry, 2,000 infantry. Well, once they siege out these forts, they will. But that's not really doing anything. The war's won. It's just a case of when France want to, you know.
Oh, I just observed an interesting thing you might want to use in your whatever. So if you have a fort in your capital, a fort gives 2 fort levels and the capital gives 1, right? If you mothball the fort, it goes down to 1.
Oh, so it's constantly in use in a sense. Like it's just never not... I get what you mean.
You don't have to pay full maintenance for it if you mothball a fort. You know that. But normally, 1 fort level requires 3,000 troops to siege.
Yeah.
But if it's your capital, you get less garrison in the fort, but the fort level still stays there. So you basically pay half maintenance, but the attacker needs 9,000 troops, even if you're not maintaining the fort.
Interesting.
Because I thought I would siege Utrecht with 3,000 people, because they were not maintaining the fort. But even though there's only 1,000 people inside, I actually need 9,000 to siege it. Fortunately, I have that number, so it's not a problem.
So it's basically you need 3 times the troops of the fort level in a sense, yeah?
Yes, but normally if the fort is mothballed, you don't need anything. You
don't need anyone.
You just need 1,000.
All right, Cosimo de' Medici, we're keeping you again for a 3rd term.
It's interesting. Is he your Barack Obama?
He is. Well, he's not really my Barack Obama. He's my...
He's the guy you can believe in, though.
He's my Roosevelt, I think. Teddy Roosevelt.
Oh, he's your FDR. I like it. That's a better analogy, yes.
Call for peace. Yes, my people do want peace, don't they? Come on, France, man.
My people need me.
Oh, yeah, France and England. England actually did quite a bit in Naples.
Yeah, but it's all about to be undone, though, if you have a look.
Oh, all right. France is doing it.
Yeah. I would have done it myself. I would have stopped them actually from doing it all. It's just, as I said, I couldn't get over there because the Papal State, you know, me and them don't really get on. And
we have a bit of a rivalry.
Yeah, we have a little bit of a rivalry, and I was like,
friendly.
Look, I was like,
rivalry.
No, it's not really that friendly. I was like, look, I don't want to leave my troops in your territory. I just want to come through. I want to go down to Naples. They were like, no. And I was like, okay. I was like, all right, I'll remember that. Yeah, when I come and take your territory, then what are you going to do? Yeah,
when I come and dismantle your so-called papacy.
Yeah, what are you going to do?
See how you like them apples.
England accepted peace with Aragon. Oh, right, so Aragon are out of this now. So it's literally just me and France. Oh, no, in Genoa.
Is Naples out too?
France has all the territory.
Yeah. No, this war's done. In all fairness, that actually helped us in the war score because those couple of provinces that were sieged in Naples have gone from being sieged. So, do you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. I do.
This war's won anyway. It doesn't matter. Even if the whole of Naples was sieged, the war's won. It's just England. Just when France and England decide to say, "All right, enough is enough."
That reminds me, I need to improve relations with France just in case.
Just in case, eh?
When France goes, we'll be having Normandy.
Oh, incidentally, French friendly to me. 200 relations, yeah.
I actually had them friendly, but then I forgot to improve relations. They dropped to negative, and now they're neutral, unfortunately.
Well, they're as friendly with me as they can get. It's impossible. They're 200 big green heart. That's what me and France are. Best of buds. Fuck everyone else.
Royal marriage with Austria or not?
Can they accept? Ally them.
Yeah.
It's probably a good idea.
That's what I'm thinking. How much do they hate me by? Not all that much. You know what? I will take that royal marriage. See if that pushes me over the edge. Not quite. But if I improve my relations with them...
Why wasn't I improving relations with Mantua? Could have just completed this quest that I had for ages, or mission, I should say.
Oh, missions, of course.
Of course.
Missions.
Naturally.
Oh, what? Cosimo died? Oh, balls.
How dare
I really like him.
He was a great man, Cosimo. Kind of wish I hadn't wasted 10 Republican tradition keeping him around for an extra 6 months.
Hey, those 6 months, very crucial.
Alright, who have we got now? I can't even remember.
The fun thing about republics is you get ahead on tax so fast.
Francesco Pontelli.
Pontelli. Can you get actually one of the historical dynasties?
Dunno.
What are your other...
I do have had...
Like Lorenzo.
I have had advisors like... I've had like Machiavelli and people like that as my advisors.
I think they are spawned by an event, aren't they?
I'm just telling you that's what I've had.
Mm-hmm. No, I mean, it wasn't random, right? You had an event that spawned him.
Possibly. I can't remember now. I just know I had him for quite a while. Then I had a choice to execute him, but I chose not to. Oh wow! England will see Labourd, Gascony, Corps, Normandy, Picardy. So basically everything, apart from Calais.
They kept Calais. Picardy I actually gave to them earlier.
Oh well, it was a nice present for France.
Happy birthday, France.
Placate Aragon. Okay, we can do that, I suppose. Doesn't seem like a terrible idea. We were just in a war together. I can probably get this done pretty quickly.
What would you do in my spot? Try to butter up France, just get a royal marriage with them, but not an alliance, and keep them relatively friendly, or enter an alliance and all that with Poland. Because I have an alliance with Austria and Castile, and the royal marriage with England at the moment.
Nice.
I'm curious what to do.
Maybe not show off.
In other news, I think when Austria finally goes, hey, you're out of all those wars, right? That I'll be able to say, well, actually, you'll find that Augsburg has always been part of Bavaria. You just never noticed it.
You just didn't read the history books correctly.
Yeah, you just didn't notice.
Listen, don't worry. It's an easy mistake to make, you know. I'm not going to hold it against you, Austria.
Yeah, I know. They used to be a theocracy, but really they were in service to us.
I know that you know that was the case, but...
We've always been at war with East Asia. Or what was it, Eurasia in 1984? I can't remember. We've always been at war with this guy. And then they'd change it and go, no, we've always been at war with this guy.
We've always been at war with... Yeah,
oh, actually, the province you took is twice as good as the one you lost, so here's the good thing.
Well, that's what I figure, and plus... I didn't have to deal with any of the overextension from having Ansbach, but I got all the money.
The great Bavarian propaganda spin machine. Yeah, no,
exactly.
We did all that deliberately. It's much better.
I surrendered on purpose.
Yeah, I made it look like I surrendered by mistake.
I just made myself look incompetent.
Yeah,
it's all an elaborate ruse.
Because hey, if they think you're a buffoon, you know, they're not going to be. Yeah,
Austria's going to never take me seriously. Because they think I'm an idiot, giving back the land.
And then one day, tonight, you. Like that. And then they're done for.
Exactly.
Alright, is it time to beat up the Pope?
I don't know, is it?
Could be.
I'm just improving relations with him.
Allied with Austria and Genoa. Maybe not quite yet. Well, then again, I've got France. Venice. Let me just see who would join in if I went to... Oh, I don't have a free... I can have a free... you know what I mean. I need to stop improving relations with someone quickly to get a free diplomat. Okay, so Venice wouldn't join? Alright. So, yeah, France wouldn't join either. Okay. Well, they will do eventually. So no war just yet. At least not with them.
Not at this moment.
So Pope is your next conquest?
Not necessarily. Not necessarily. I've got a couple of ideas. Actually, yeah, I can only really fight the Pope without the Emperor getting annoyed, because every other land is in the HRE that I could feasibly go and fight.
Hang on a minute.
No, if you are a member of the Empire, and if you have a valid casus belli,
they'll still ask for it back.
Well, they will ask for it back.
No. The Pope has nothing to do with it. None of his states are part of the HRE. None of his provinces.
No. What I mean is, you can attack an HRE member without calling Austria to war if you are an HRE member yourself.
No, that's not what I'm worried about. It's taking the land. They'll ask for it back. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, you can always do what Grey Hunter did.
Yeah, no, I know I can, but like what I'm saying is I'd rather not do that right now. I will eventually do that, but I kind of, if I just want to concentrate on the Pope right now, it'll take me long enough to take all the Pope's lands, and then by the time I'm ready to take the other lands, they won't be in the HRE anyway, hopefully.
I was actually just really hoping that you would poke the bear and that I could then take advantage of that by declaring war on somebody while they were busy. But seeing as you're not going to be helping me out like that, Berg.
Well, I would have. No, if France were willing to join, but they're not willing to join yet. So that's the issue I've got. They would join me in other wars, but not against the Pope right now. So
Those bastards.
Well, no. I can live with that. That's fine. You know, they've got their decisions to make.
Seeing as expansion in the HRE is pretty limited, I'm actually thinking of going colonial, but the religious thing. But you played colonial lately a bit, right? You played Castile.
Yeah, a while back, yeah.
You get the Treaty of Tordesillas if you're Catholic, right? And have positive relations with the Pope?
You do, but you need to be the first to get 5 colonies over there, I think it is.
Oh.
Which is very easy for
It's not anyone. Like, if you're Catholic and someone else Catholic's beating you to it, then you get negative effects on it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, so it's almost better that you...
so I think...
It's almost better that you change religion at that stage.
I think I'll stay Catholic, and if someone is beating me to it because I want to go colonial, if someone is beating me to it, I'll probably change to Protestant. Oh, Novgorod is dying.
Funny, in my other game, I'm playing offline, Muscovy's just absolutely been trounced.
By Poland?
who?
No, not by Poland. By basically a combination of Novgorod and Lithuania.
So is Poland not in a union over Lithuania in your game?
No. I told you, Poland... I had Poland as an ally for a while, but then I realised that they were a pretty crap ally because Austria kept... Basically, Austria was everything that they are now, but stretching up to through Bohemia. Not the whole of Bohemia, but all the way through, if you look kind of in a line up towards Poland. And then Austria every so often would just declare war on Poland. Poland would ask me to join, but I couldn't help. I joined because Austria couldn't really do anything to me, but I couldn't do anything to help them either, so... I ended up dishonouring that alliance after one too many calls.
Poland is in a very difficult spot if they don't have Lithuania, that's right.
They were basically a dying power. They were what like Hungary usually become previously.
Mm-hmm. Hungary is pretty strong now.
They are, until I kicked their ass in a previous game.
They were strong until I ruined.
It wasn't that they were strong, it's just that they kept having fucking alliances with Austria and Spain. So it made it awkward to fight them, but then I managed to get them in a situation where I pieced out Austria and Castile, I gave a few concessions to them, like in terms of cash and shit like that. Got them out the war, and then it was just literally me and France versus Hungary. And then I took advantage of them so badly. I beat the crap out of them. I released Croatia as a vassal and turned them into a march. Got them to give up loads of stuff and annul all their alliances, and was like, right, when this peace treaty comes out, coming back. I'm going to fuck you again.
I'm coming back on you, mate.
I'm going to come rape you again. How are you going to like that? You're not. I'll just tell you that in advance. Oh, Venice against who? Ragusa and Serbia. All right, okay. We'll do that.
The great state of Ragusa.
Ragusa.
Damn, Naxos is getting in on this as well. For what possible reason?
Okay, still no coalition.
Just need to pause very quickly.
Okay.
Mainly because... Actually, no, I didn't really need to. I'll unpause it in a sec. Venice's boats are doing what I was hoping they would do.
Who are you fighting again?
Serbia.
Ragusa and Serbia. Oh.
Ragusa and Serbia. Yeah.
How'd you get a casus belli for them?
I didn't declare war.
Oh.
Venice declared war. And I'm allied with Venice.
Can you take Ragusa for yourself?
No. I don't want to go either.
No.
He just wants to make nice.
That's what it is. I've got my own designs. I've got my own ideas what I want. And they don't involve that. And the more times you honor alliances, the more likely they're going to come into you. When you
Is
need
that trust bonus, something like that?
Yeah. You basically become highly trustworthy, and then they're almost always, as long as they've not got some real weird modifiers with the country that you're going to declare war on, then you're good to go.
Yep.
You are good.
France is beating up Burgundy.
Yeah, they didn't call me into that one. Didn't need my help, really. That's what it was. They were like, no, we got this, buddy.
The leader is Brittany, so maybe they figured you'd be too far to care.
Well, I'm not allied with Brittany, so maybe that's why.
No, I mean, France is fighting Brittany, and Burgundy is lesser partner.
You know what I've just realised I'm not doing?
No. What aren't you doing?
I'm not fucking embargoing my enemies.
That's right. Thank you for that.
Well, usually you get a pop-up saying, like, or something like that, don't you?
You get if you're embargoing the wrong guys.
Yeah, well, they should tell you both ways, really, shouldn't they? Stupid arseholes. The rival of our
They should
rival.
be thinking more.
Savoy's opinion of Tuscany 100. Can I even do that? Yeah, of course I can. I could probably ally Savoy if I wanted to. I'm not going to. Because I'm at my max in terms of relations, but... We'll certainly
Also, they tend to fight France.
They do, but that's not what's putting me off, because I can always just dishonour their defensive call or whatever. Do you know what I mean? That doesn't bother me. It's just I don't want to go over my limit.
Right. I have two weird generals. One of them is good at siege and fire, and the other one is good at maneuver and... one is good at fire and shock, and the other one is maneuver and siege only.
So only if you could combine them.
Yeah, if only I could combine it, I could find good. Fusion like in Dragon Ball or something like that.
Oh, that would be pretty sweet.
They're like Autobots.
But you haven't got fucking... You haven't got General Fivecocks, though, have you?
No.
That General.
Just get some mad
actually,
scientist from Italy.
Is he?
With your...
Did General Fivecocks die?
Yeah, he's no longer standing on that army that I was worried about. So I think he's dead.
General Fivecocks.
Fünfkocks.
Rip.
In German.
General Fumpcock. General Fump Penis. That sounds better.
Fünf Penis?
I have Fump Penis. Actually, I made him sound a bit Borat-like speaking German.
Borat. I was wondering about Borat when I first saw it. Did those people actually really think that he was not a comedian?
No, apparently so. Apparently it was like they were just suckers.
Never underestimate the stupidity of people.
The thing is, it's like if you're that way inclined in terms of your thoughts, why would you think that someone was like, do you know what I mean? Like filming you? Like you wouldn't instantly think someone's filming me and having me on here. Do you know what I mean? So
I think I do.
Well, would you be that suspicious? Are they filming me?
I'll be watching.
Torio the paranoid.
Yeah, the almighty day.
Oh, not the almighty day.
Or who are out to get me.
Not they.
Yes, there's some inevitable betrayal.
Who's this? Military actions from Alsace. Who are you allied with? Austria. No, I don't want to give you... well, I might as well. No point pissing people off just yet. But at some stage, I'm going to start denying that.
Eventually,
I'm just going to start telling people, no, you can't just walk through my land.
Eventually, I will start shitting on your parade.
You know one thing I did notice? Ottomans, a lot less aggressive. I mean, they take kind of what they can of that, of like Serbia, Bosnia, what they can, but they never once declared war on Hungary. In my game,
yeah, they're interesting. They're just kind of
in my game. They didn't blob too much. They only took like half of the Mamluks.
Oh no, I was going to say they blobbed that way, like they went that way, like they took everything. But into Europe, as I said, they took what they could in terms of like from Bosnia and Serbia. But then once there was no sort of small country there to take, They never once went to war with Hungary. Not over land, anyway. They might have actually been in a war which was over something else. Do you know what I mean? Some sort of random, due to allies or something like that. But there was no like direct Ottoman conquest of some land in Hungary. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I do.
Yeah, they didn't do that.
So you know how sometimes the game decides, you know what, I'm just going to throw this out there. You pick either of these choices, and they're both pretty bad.
Yeah, they're always good. Like a comet, yeah.
Right now, I've got nobles ally with foreign power. The foreign power in question is Austria, so I can either take a diplomatic insult CB on them, making them less likely to want to be my friend, or I can lose 15 prestige.
Well, I just have to take
Thanks,
one to lose.
game.
I have to lose one stability here, either way, but my options are to increase missionary strength, lower technology cost, like higher technology cost, or basically the other way around. I think we all know how I'm going to do that.
Well,
Support
right
philosophy.
now it's not so.
Sorry?
Yeah, it's when the Reformation and stuff comes around that you start going, no, become narrow-minded. Unless you're a small country.
Even then, I don't really care. All right, yes, man at arms. Now we're going to be kicking ass. Military tech level 5.
Oh, the reform desire is actually growing quite fast. It's already 20%. We might be looking at an earlier Reformation.
Wow, that is rather quick.
Quick and
I'm
easy.
kind of torn on that. Do I want to stay Catholic or not?
I don't know. I want to go to war, but I can't.
For you, it's probably better to, not
mean,
stay Catholic. Because the Pope will hate you forever, but...
I don't care, really. It doesn't matter. A bit of reform. I don't mind. Whatever.
The Pope ain't the boss of me.
Oh, and did you go Protestant in your Tuscany game?
No.
Or not?
No.
Because Protestantism has been buffed quite a bit, but I haven't really checked it out, so I was curious.
I didn't adamantly go for it. Like, I had places go reformed and stuff like that, but...
Because they added this mechanic when, if you go Protestant, you can sort of customize your religion.
Okay.
So I might
Sounds
just go
interesting.
Protestant to see that.
Maybe. But on that note, it's the end of the episode. So we're going to put a cut here.
The end of the world as we know it.
It is the end of the world. The world's going to go on a quick pause while we freshen up. If you enjoyed the episode, ladies and gentlemen, dear viewer, please hit the like button on all corresponding videos that you watch and maybe even check out everyone else's perspective. That would be pretty cool. But until next time, take care.
See ya.
Auf Wiedersehen.